Hey everybody, welcome to the next video. We are playing Rakan mid lane, which is pretty bad, but I feel like it's worse this game just because we're versus a Heimerdinger, and the things that I've been okay against is, believe it or not, like Sylas, because when Sylas jumps on you, you normally can just hit him back as a melee character. Playing versus range characters is difficult, and Heimerdinger has to be like one of the most non-interactive lanes in like all of League of Legends, where if you don't outrange your opponent, you are just so worthless for being able to do that much. So I'm going to try to farm out. How AP Rakan can work is that he has like okay AP ratios. They're really not that crazy, but inside of team fights, you can do like crazy AoE, and then that will like allow you to be able to carry it. So the goal is just farm okay right now. Just farm okay, wait for a gank, or if no ganks happen, wait for team fights. It's not going to be very fun, but that's really the only way to play it during the early game versus something like this. There'd be no way that I think that I should ever be trying to like kill this guy without assistance. As you can see, we're CSing pretty damn well. He even took a turret shot. I'm actually up farm, which is amazing. This guy is a Heimerdinger one trick. He literally has a Heimerdinger name, so we know that he's going to be pretty good at his champion. At any point when we go in, it also will not be very beneficial to put myself in range of his like stun, because his stun is really the thing that deals crazy amounts of damage. Another thing is that your E, which is your shield, has a very good AP ratio, believe it or not. 70%, it could be used twice. So you can technically give your teammates a gigantic 140% shield because you can use it twice. But this can't be used on myself. So it's a completely wasted ability in laning phase. And all you have is WQ and maybe your ultimate. Your ultimate AP ratio isn't that crazy, but it chains together with all of your other abilities okay enough that I would say that that allows you to, like, still utilize it pretty well. But as you can see, like, I can kind of farm okay. Because even though I get shoved underneath turret, your abilities aren't, like, too bad to use, because the mana cost of them is pretty inexpensive, so I don't really have mana issues, really. I'm probably not going to be able to get that one, but that's still fine. It's 26 to 26 still. Well, I'll just put a ward down somewhere just for my teammate. Why not? We do have a Zac support, so I wonder if Zac can ever come mid lane too. I don't know. I can heal and shield my ally over and over again, so I feel like we just win this. This guy's just dead. I'm going to give it to my teammate. So all I did is that he goes in, I shield. What your Q does is that if you hit an enemy champion, you mark them. Not mark them, sorry. Okay, if you hit an enemy champion, you yourself get a buff on you for like 3 seconds. The buff does not do anything but heal you over 3 seconds, or after 3 seconds, but when you have that like glowing thing around you, if the heal hasn't went off yet, if you run into your ally, you will heal them instead. So, when you get to 2v2 or even 2v1, you can heal and shield your ally a ton. So, like, Heimerdinger is a good 2v1 champion, and my Kayn got hit by a lot of stuff, but I gave my teammate a shield twice, and I hit my Q onto the Heimerdinger, and then stepped onto my teammate, which also healed him. So, that gives us like a lot of, or gives my teammate a lot of safety, even though Heimer is such a crazy pick as a 2v1er. But I'm glad that somebody helped me out, because really Rakan really benefits from ganks more than anything else, and my setup for lane is pretty good too. So I'm doing W max first. This is for wave clear. Sometimes I do Q like a few points if I'm versus a melee pick that fights me a lot, because the healing from your Q does feel pretty nice. And it goes on a lower CD. The healing is based off of only level, so it actually doesn't get better, like, from leveling it up, but I just like having it on a lower cooldown sometimes. And, of course, like, you can try to use your Q to harass people that are melee picks without having to commit to go in. Because if you use your W in and you know you're going to get out-traded, that's bad. I'd rather just, like, try to fish for damage from far away. My Kayn already wins this, so... this is maybe going to end up with my teammate dying. I'm trying to kill this turret. Dude, you're literally dead because you walked back into it. Whatever. He could have totally survived if he kept running, but he didn't, so that's not my fault. That's totally on my Kayn. There was no reason to do that, but we were pretty successful with getting him. So Rakan's basic combo is just, you can use your shield to, like, gap close on top of people. Your Q is just, like, a healing, shielding... Or, I mean, a healing damage thing, but I would say you don't really think about that too much. It's all about the W. Your W and your ultimate, because your ultimate speeds you up, and anybody that you hit charms. So, when you use your W, as you can see, there's a delay, right? You literally have to, like, sit there for a second before it goes off. So if you use your ultimate beforehand, when you go forward, you will charm them, and then they can't move or flash out, and then you get to hit them with the knock-up, so it chains together very well. And it's very powerful. Also, you get movement speed when you activate it, too, so that's also pretty nice. Ow. Just use my W, so I don't have it available for a bit. It's still very difficult to farm versus this guy, or, like, do much on my own. I almost have my Malignance. We go Malignance first because being able to have my ultimate more often means more opportunities to try to, like, go in for trades. That's about it. Like, it's really important to allow yourself to just constantly look for combos. He should be able to get him here with next Q, so I'm just going to back away because there's no reason for me to do anything. Well played by you. The Fury might come for me. Just trying to shove out. Alright, cool. We got the whole entire wave. I just base here. I can buy my Malignance. I also have boots as well. Oh, dang, he's not gonna be able to kill him fast enough. Close, though. Almost got him. All his TP in. I think my Kayn seems to win, but I just wanted to guarantee that he does. Because I was wondering why Neferi would even try to fight my Kayn if he loses that hard. You can use your Q onto large monsters, and it still gives you the stack of the healing thing, so... I didn't know. I don't know why I just used my Q there, but whatever. So if you do want to try to fight people, normally it works through CDR. So because I have some CDR now, if I get even more, I can start doing WQ, WQ, WQ over and over again to, like, slowly whittle them down, while also healing myself for a pretty substantial amount. This is, like, not a good fight. You got his ultimate, so that's pretty chill, though. What? You're fine. You don't have to flash. I had you. There was, like, zero risk. So, once again, right? He flashed away when I popped my ultimate, but how can he realistically ever escape? I just run him down because you get too much movement speed. It's way too much. You cannot escape. So immobile characters are so easy to jump on top of, and because you're full AP, your damage is normally enough to, like, chunk your opponent really hard, and then your teammate can finish them. I would say Rakan one-shots is basically never going to happen. Being able to one-shot somebody is pretty unrealistic. But you can go stuff like Lichbane to try to, like, assist. If me and Kayn fight down bot side, we might be able to do something, but it doesn't look like he really wants to go down and help, so I guess not. I probably am going to go not Sork Boots. We're going to go Ionian because CDR is more important than anything else, probably. I'm on the way bot side. Kayn and me fight. If they overextend and dive, I think that we can kill together, probably. healing and shielding my ally a little bit. I guess I'm wrong about how much damage we can deal to these guys. I'm trying to heal my ally, but he just doesn't go forward for some reason. I don't know why they're trying to dive me. I literally have a crazy heal. So we just get some more kills. Why is the enemy team trying to dive us? Like, I have an AP ratio on the heal. That's what makes it crazy. Besides it leveling up with only levels. So that's good. I'm going to go Lichbane next, so then we go in, combo, press Lichbane proc, and that gives us, like, more opportunities to maybe do solo plays a little bit more regularly. After that, we probably just go straight Death Cap, just to get, like, a ton of AP. So then when we do combo people inside of teamfights, we're not going to one-tap them, but because Rakan's pretty easy to, like, land good combos onto people, it will benefit being able to, get people down to like 30% on my own and stuff. Wow, you died so quickly. My bad. I could have totally saved my teammate, but because I didn't burn my flash, then he died. But see how if I land Electrocute proc now with WQ, I deal a ton? And my WCD is only 6.9 seconds. Nice. Oh, you're so screwed, bro. Still get her, though. Because, as I said, the CDR is what makes Rakan possible to duel. Because you can consistently hit them. Another thing about Rakan that I have not mentioned yet is that you have this, which is a shield from your passive. And that has a 95% AP ratio. And it also reduces the cooldown of the shield every single time I land an attack or an ability by 1 second. So, if you're doing pretty good at just auto-attack weaving plus hitting them all the time, this is a pretty gigantic shield. Combine that with this healing too, I'm like getting it constantly. I'm healing myself every 6 seconds for 250. I'm getting a shield consistently as well. So you can see my point of like why it's a little bit okay. Like, his biggest issue is that he has to wave clear using his W and stuff, and if you don't get any assistance, you could become extremely useless. But once in a blue moon, you get a game like this. When you get assistance and stuff, and boom, you're able to do a ton. Like, look how much damage I just did. And then we just play patiently and just wait, right? Oh, dang, I missed. Well, that's okay, though. We just back away. I thought that Zac was also going to help me. He just completely dipped bot side. But you see how I could almost solo kill? Almost. If I had landed my ability, I honestly do solo kill, but I missed, so. Nice. They did get a double kill bot from Zac going bot not helping me, so I'm not upset about it. We probably should have went Darkseal this game. Alright. I am quite low. I can use this to heal myself. Heimerdinger is starting to get pretty damn tanky now. I just used a bunch of abilities. We want to go in as a team. So I went in, caused disruption for a couple of them. I also landed a knock-up, and then I immediately backed away using my E, because you get 2 charges of it, so you can use it as initiation and then as an escape. I also just healed myself for a pretty substantial amount there, too. I can maybe shield my teammate to help him. The turret probably has ramping damage right now, which is scary. If somebody goes in and I shield them, I can kill, but nobody's coming in together. And then I shield myself, and I get a healing. Oh my god, I almost got myself killed, though. Nice, I have my Lich Bane now, so now we can auto-attack Weave as well. Let's just build these empowered boots, because I have, like, the perfect buy for it as well. We can also buy a sweeper, because we do benefit from trying to, like, have people face check us. So we're in a pretty good position right now. 6-second CD on my W. I could even 1v1 Kaisa most likely, if I play it correctly. Just waiting for CDs. We want to do short trades. Emilio's bot side with her, so... I'm not going to try to 1v2, I think. I don't really know how much damage I would deal to both of them. Oh my goodness, I'm probably screwed. You guys are all here. Well, unlucky. Nefiri being behind me is such a big deal, so I lose 1,000 gold because of that. I thought it would just be them, so it's my fault for getting caught. We are getting objectives and stuff, but losing 1k is such a big deal. I don't know why Xerath Support is trying to 1v1 somebody. I know that you're strong and stuff, but that's definitely not the play. At least we're able to get mid. Who got the shutdown too? Kaisa did? Of course, Kaisa has to get it. Oh well, we can probably brute force like every single team fight onto her, I guess. Or try to. If Milio does kick me out of my W though, that would be pretty frustrating. Because your W could be interrupted by CC. There's no reason for our support Zach to be taking CS bot lane, so I'm going to be the one going down there. Even though he's taking all of it, so by the time that I get down there, it's just all gone already. What is with supports and taking everything every single time? I'm on the way to try to assist with this. That guy dies immediately. So I ran away from Olaf at first because that guy had his thingy going. His ultimate, and how his ultimate expires is through... him not being able to auto-attack anybody, so I wanted to stay away from him because of that. I think that they might be on our Raptors, but I guess that there's just no way for me to really do anything about that. She's gone. Otacon is up. Otacon is bot side. Oh, no, it's not up. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong thing. It's almost up. Any second now will be up. So my goal is hopefully taunt as many people or charm, whatever. Charm as many people as possible. Does Heimer die immediately, or is he gonna get outplayed? Dude, this Kayn is like really deep, and I don't really want to help him immediately. It'd be good if they try to go for my Kayn, and then like I come in afterwards, probably. Oh, I messed up my knock-up. That's okay, though. We probably still win this really hard. Shielding my teammate twice, doing a knock-up even though it can't even hit. And then everybody dies. Well played. Yeah, I missed my knock-up. I went through them and charmed them, but the charm doesn't, like, bring them with me, so you can actually miss it. Good fight, though. So I have a 310 damage shield. I don't think it stacks. It just refreshes. Okay, Mundo is not the correct target to use it on because his health is so high that I can't even tell, like, if I did stack it or not, but I'm pretty sure it does not stack. You have to use it once the other shield expires. I said I was going to go for Death Cap, but I'm kind of building something else. Let's see on Ashe. Yeah, it just gives you the same shield, but still, that's still really crazy. About a 700 damage shield. I have a 500 damage shield at all points, too, because of this. And it also goes on a lower CD as the game continues. We should be playing for the dragon, yeah. I should not be playing topside here at all. I'm gonna heal my ally with the shield. I'm getting still good, like, damage off and healing, I feel. Not knock her up. I'm shielding my teammates again, trying to get them, but this Kai'Sa's just not dying, dude. Kai'Sa's such a ridiculous champion if nobody can get on top of her, and I guess because I already used my ultimate on the freaking Heimerdinger, that's a big deal. Yeah, I mean, he's saying that you're useless. He knows that you're there. That's what he was trying to say. But the only issue is her, so we just have to go for her. I was hoping that Kayn could get on top of her easier, but it was pretty hard because, I mean, she did have flash and ultimate and stuff, so... At least our shutdown wasn't as crazy as last time. We can probably still do this dragon too, I guess. I mean, I have TP available. Should I just use it now or just walk? Because they're not even contesting yet. I don't want to waste my TP for no reason. Looks like it's just gone. Nice. Damn, dude, if you went in, that could have been so sick. We could have one-shot Milio. Darn, dude. Well, whatever. We want to play as a team constantly. Just be grouped together, looking for our opportunities to create plays for the team. I feel like going for the Olaf is possible, but I'm kind of worthless. But if it's with Kayn, too, then we probably can do it together. This was just taken now. That literally just exploded. Massive knockup. See you later. Really good Kayn, like, scouting for vision. I mean, that's literally what his champion is meant to do. He's supposed to just go through walls and be able to see people, and if I'm able to land everything on Kai'Sa, she just goes away. She disappears. Oh, do I die? I think I'm out. I went on Heimer because Heimer, I thought he was going to try using his turrets to try to steal it, but he didn't. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. We could just play for that. My shield is gigantic, bro. So large. I don't know what Zach's trying to do. Kind of want to just wait for Kane. Dang, really. Miss a cannon like that. Bummer. I just took a Heimerdinger turret. $430 damage shield. Twice. I can just probably ulti for the Milio. We don't really have to worry about going for the Kaisa because her ultimate's too powerful. It's kind of ridiculous. Nice kill, guys. Just continue shielding my allies. Just kill her with my Q there. Continue shielding my allies again. Yeah, out of laning phase, right? My use out of laning phase is so good. It's just too bad Rakan's laning phase is so damn trash to the point that the chance of you being able to do stuff is kind of slim. So, GG. Really successful AP Rakan game versus this one-trick Heimerdinger. And that is how you do it. Just play patient. Lucky game as well because my jungler played for me a lot. If my jungler didn't play for me as much as he did, I imagine the game could have been much more challenging. Damage dealt was okay. Dealing most damage as Rakan is pretty unrealistic. This is the person that I played against. Diamond 3 Heimerdinger player, 229 mastery. So, anyways, peace out. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Xerath Mid as that was the highest rated comment, although the comment also said every single time I get a kill I have to talk about Xerath's AP ratios. I don't know if that counts for assists as well. I'm going to assume that it means literally kills, so we'll take it very literally here and not talk about Xerath's AP ratios until it happens. We are playing versus a brand. We outrange him. How Xerath functions is he's a poke champion. You just want to be chucking Qs at him and or the wave. You can also like go for like wave shove just all the time if you really want to. And then Brand, his biggest threat is his W. But there's other ways of playing Brand as well. Also, you just let me auto attack him. Xerath's passive gives you back mana every single time you auto attack when your passive is up. And it goes on a lower CD when you kill stuff. So when I get to CS, then lower CD for me. I'm just going to go for those minions there because I just don't want to give Brand a opportunity to hit me there. I feel like that should have hit him, but whatever. I'm going to get hit here. It's very difficult to not get hit by Brand E, but every single time that he uses his abilities onto anything, it causes a burn, and his E will spread that burn around. So you really want to get away from burning minions if possible, because if you just walk away from it, a lot of times you can make it so you don't get hit unnecessarily, because there's no reason to, like, allow yourself to get hit by him. Whenever he goes for minions, that's our opportunity to try to harass him. I will get hit, but I already hit him back, and we have been out-trading him a little bit. I mean, the thing is that if we win too hard, he might recall earlier than later, so another big thing that we need to try to do is, try to not scare him off when he has no potions. Because having no potions for him is bad, obviously. Dude, I really got hit by that. Dang, well played. You hit me with absolutely everything. At least I had 2 potions because I've been hitting him from far away with some other abilities, though, so. Well played by you. I guess I just die? Unless I level up? Nope. I was gonna say, dude, I was about to get myself killed, which is absolutely crazy because I feel like I've been doing better than him, but hey, at least I know that if I, there's no way for me to survive there unless I level up, I think. So that's why I didn't really care to, like, panic and, like, flash away, because I know that if I panic and flash away, it's gonna make it worse for me. But he's landed too many good hits onto me, so I've already ruined my laning phase, so I should just back away. If you ever make mistakes, then it's okay. Just back. Don't get yourself killed. We just TP back. Xerath level 6 all in is like really, really, really good anyways. So I think that Xerath is more of a champion to get kills once you get to 6 in the first place. It'd be cool if Keen was able to loop behind this guy and like stop his base, but I don't think it's going to probably happen. I'm trying to also prep the mania at the same time as securing that other one so I can get all of them. And we're still up a little bit of farm, so... What's good is that whenever you reset a lane and don't get yourself killed, you can then just, like, base it off of, Oh, because, I have more CS than him, then technically we're back to me being winning again. Also, landed an ability onto him when he was not able to, do anything about that. I need to close my door to prevent these dogs from barking, bro. Damn, dude, he's probably gonna survive, too. Well, oh well. I will not be able to get him today. My damage is just not enough. I was hoping to get it, but oh well. Close my door quickly. No kills for us, so no AP ratio talk. He's low enough that if we land a little bit more, plus I get level 6, our kill threat is crazy high. He's also, like, stepping up into me and letting me sometimes even auto-attack him, which is also a risk. Damn, I don't think I'm going to level up from this minion, and then he's just going to base. Sad. But his wave clear is pretty good, so... Makes sense that he could probably escape. If he sticks around, it's so ballsy, there would be no reason for him to do that, because it's extremely risky at his current HP, with my ultimate being up. We will try to shove in, but it's not the easiest, because I'm just Gonna miss the cannon, as I normally do. Doesn't look like we can even get her as well. I was hoping that maybe she'd get a little bit lower than she is. Dang, I didn't get to shoot him. It was close, though. Still no kills, only got 2 assists. Top lane is getting completely dominated, and also, that guy's already building a Maw, so there goes my usefulness for a long time against that Darius, at least. Just land some Qs on this guy. We spike pretty hard around level 7, level 9 inside a laning phase when we have lost chapters, so I don't have as big of mana issues, because right now our mana issues are insane. I landed the center, he's super chunked, got his flash, nice. I saw my Kayn was rotating with me, good Q by the brand, but at the end of the day, we still, got to at least utilize my teammate being around. If only I landed my stun, though. My stun missing is like a big deal. He's low, but probably not killable. In fact, if anything, I'm the killable one, because he still has ultimate. But I guess him having no flash is pretty nice, though. "30 seconds until my ultimate, but the chances of him staying for next wave is probably pretty slim. I'm just going to use my Q to secure these. Whenever you have absolutely no mana, we are Xerath, so we don't, because we can get like one auto attack off to try to salvage that. Gwen died again. Bot lane also died too. I also don't have mana to try to kill either of them, which is also extremely sad for me, but... That's just the name of the game so far. We're going to buy a bunch of items that give us more AP and boots, so I can just slightly go to side lane to roam, because with Xerath, we normally want to assist with getting kills. That's all we can really do. I mean, continuing to chase that guy is very, very difficult. So yeah, we landed center W, good Q hit. The thing is that Xerath's AP ratios on his W is really good, because at the center of it, it has 2 stages of, like, different damage values, and the center is nuts. It does 108%, which is weird. I would just consider it, like, 110%. So over 100% AP ratio on a single ability if you can hit just the little tiny center mark. I believe the base damage is also pretty good on it as well. And it slows, too. I mean, it's just one of Xerath's strongest abilities, honestly, for, like, laning phase. Because normally it also sets up your Q. So we just land everything onto him. He is starting to disrespect how much damage I deal, because as I said, level 7 to level 9, your damage starts spiking hard. Really hard. Because with Xerath, his base damages are already okay, but his AP ratios on, like, everything are nuts. Because his AP ratio on, like... this is just a bad fight, isn't it? Oh, nice. That's a really good hit. Okay, cool. You did not die. We should just back away because of Talon. But, like, 90% AP ratio, it used to be 85%, and Riot buffed it very recently. So we got a 5% buff on Q for really no reason at all, I would say. I'm not sticking around for that. Sorry. I just saw my teammate ulti. The thing is that because I based and went mid lane, I just guaranteed myself, like, half a kill worth of EX, like, also EXP as well, but I just got a bunch of gold from minions, right? That's, like, a guaranteed amount of gold, and if we kill Ezreal bot side, that's not guaranteed at all, because it's an Ezreal. Because he can just always try to maybe E away and buffer at the same time that Rakan tries to all-in my, him, so... Damn, Darius even has Merc Treads now. So we got this guy super chunked. We just need to land, like, a couple more Qs onto him to just be able to kill him. But it looks like also Lulu's coming mid lane, too. My W into Q should chunk him hard enough that I could ulti, but only if I can, like, land this stuff correctly. Okay, cool. She was able to kill him because he turret dove and kind of messed up. So we just make him play super far away here. If I was level 11, I could maybe ulti, but because I'm not, then I don't really want... Oh, dang. We could try here. That didn't land that last shot? Nice, got his flash. That's huge. I just slowed him down hella. Aw, dang, I missed. He's dead. So, once again, we landed a good hit. We also had our Ludens up, and your Ludens also has an AP ratio, and it's pretty okay for, the base damage on, like, single target. As you can see, it deals a maximum of 169 right now, which is a super nice number for, being able to solo kill. Or I guess, not solo kill necessarily, because that was with Rakan, but it does enough damage to the point that when some people would just barely survive, it's going to kill them instead, which is very convenient. Another thing is even though your W only does like crazy good damage on the center of it, the base damage of landing the regular one isn't too shabby as well. Like 65% is okay, especially because normally if you land your W, you're going to land your Q. So even then, that generic combo is just like 155%. Of course, if you land like the center of it, even better, but see how I landed it and slowed him? I didn't have my Q available, but it just is the best way to understand like how important it is to do stuff like that. Also, this guy's so low that I think I can kill him with ultimate here if I land every single shot. Yeah, so Xerath at level 11 and level 16, he gets 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots. What's important to realize about Xerath ultimate is that it has AP ratios on it that are already pretty good. We have 45% on R. If you have 4 shots of 45%, that's 90% times 2, which is 180%. But the second part is that every single time you land a shot, it increases the next AP ratio by 5%. So it's 45%, 50%, 55%. So, what's very nice is that when you start leveling up Xerath Ultimate, we are literally giving us even more percentages. Because now I have more shots, which means that if I land more shots, then the AP ratio goes up by 5% one more time. So the damage difference when you have level 11 ultimate compared to level 6 feels, in my opinion, crazier than some other picks in League of Legends. Because a lot of picks don't have that like level of scaling where the base damage goes up and stuff, but now you even have like more potential to deal even a higher AP ratio than previously. It's very unique in a way, kinda. What, should I check this? I don't know what my Kane just did, but okay. I think that if Rakan followed us up, we probably could have tried fighting that, but it's fine, I guess. Dude, if I land anything on this guy, I can ulti him again. Dang, dude, I've really missed absolutely everything. Man, I can't believe I missed that too, but he is sacrificing a lot of minions to not get hit, though, at least. Nice, an assist. So I waited to get those cannons there, because otherwise I would not be able to secure it. Still doing pretty good mid. Landed W, but I never have my Q available. Oh, that did hit him. It makes a noise when you land your Q. Dude, I don't have a shutdown even though I'm 4-0. How crazy is that? I'm dead. Am I not dead? Holy crap, dude. Bro got hit by a long-range stun. My stun lasts longer the, like, more distance it travels. So that was a big stun, and I still almost died, which is kind of crazy to me, but whatever. I guess Horizon Focus is going to be insane on Xerath now, too, right? Because, I mean, the AP ratio on it is... I mean, maybe not. I mean, losing 10% damage is probably worse. But I do like having an item that gives me a ton of CDR and also AP. So I think I will be building that regardless. So I go like Shadow Flame, Horizon, and Rabadons. Just picking up all these roses that are on the ground. Talon is going for the Scuttle Crab. I hate being bot side as a Xerath because my champion is extremely easy to gank. Wow, he actually got hit by that, really? I shot that last shot because I wanted to see if I could, like, find Talon. I didn't know if he was maybe just beelining it for me as soon as I'm ulting because when you ulti as Xerath, you reveal yourself. Dang, the blue buff's gone. Oh well, probably didn't really need it that badly in the first place. Yeah, but Brand is down a substantial amount of farm, and he also is 0-3, so feels pretty damn good right now. Talon's on these. I just took all of the small ones, but that's it. And he's just sitting there. Okay, got it. Talon is in your jungle right now. Just chuck a stun. You never know. If it lands, then it could be kind of good. Deal a little bit of damage to the Lulu, because she's stepping up aggressively. We don't want to have her do that. Kind of is waiting for my item at this point. Oh, that was close to landing on her. If I had land my stun, I might be able to one-tap. Because it's very easy to land full combo if I do. I have my Shadow Flame as well. I'm going to go by and probably just TP back. Because I think that I can maybe have, like, crazy pressure immediately. Maybe I just TP bot lane to defend it. My W does get vision, so that's why I used it there. But because he didn't show up, it's probably not him being inside that brush just yet. We just farm from far away. I will never step up versus a Talon, because that's just, like, too risky. I'm just going to check one more brush before stepping elsewhere, because I do not want to accidentally get myself killed. Because of how easy it is for somebody like him to kill a squishy. Damn, I'm not going to be able to kill this guy, so I'm just going to go for the wave here instead. Even if I landed every single shot, it probably would not work. He wasn't really that low at all. Nice. My Shadow Flame just destroyed the Lulu there. When they get a little bit chunked and the Shadow Flame procs for the bonus damage, I mean, as I mentioned, 90% AP ratio, recent buff to him. 5% higher. 90% is really high. Especially for a long-range AoE ability, too. That's also crazy. Landed a really good hit onto Ezreal there. I have my Ludens up as well. We're just gonna chain CC this guy. Got really good, Shadow Flame hit again. Looks like our teammates are gonna barely survive. I almost was able to hit Talon, but unsuccessful. I did hit him with a Q there. He's probably gonna be able to escape, though. Okay, nice. Just do the dragon together. I'm level 15, dude. I'm so over-leveled at this point. Oh, I hit him. Nice. I even killed him with that, too. Yeah, the E AP ratio is not very good. It's only 45%. You should never think that your E damage is going to be, like, that beneficial, but I'm pretty sure it's because of Ludens, mainly. Oh, my goodness. Look how much damage that did. Can I just ulti her and just try? Damn, I hit every single shot, dude. All right, so see you later, bro. My goodness. We only hit her with 3 hits, but think about how little... yeah, actually how little shots can deal so much. That's 45, 50, 55%. I think that's 150% AP ratio. And that's still with 2 shots left. Like, isn't that crazy to think about? That you can deal 150%? Like, Lux Ultimate dealing 120 is already crazy enough. If I land every single shot, that's over 200%. That's like over 250, I believe. And then we're not even 16 yet, where it can get even more insane, too. Like, Xerath is just a walking glass cannon, I guess, is a good term for it. I feel like a lot of people understand glass cannon. You die very quickly, but boy, if you don't die and you can catch people, you just are incredible. Let's just build Medjais, because we can utilize the crazy AP ratios. You should go with defensive item, but I'm not that type of player, so I'm just going to not do that, even though building Azanias could be, like, super beneficial for us. We can take these Hex Gates to maybe assist our team with top, I don't know. Okay, that guy already backed away pretty quickly here. We're going to reach level 16 right now. Level 16. Yeah, so at this point, you can almost just use your ultimate to kill squishy people just on your own. You can literally just pop ulti and just start chucking ultis, because if you land just a few, it should be enough to normally make it so your teammates can kill afterwards. Also, Jhin did get caught, but that's what I'm trying to prevent on my side. He has no... Damn, dude, the flash away. Oh my god, that guy just exploded, bro. Getting ganked from the back is looking dangerous for us. I am not even going to attempt trying to save my teammate, because if I get myself killed here, it's so bad. We cannot get myself killed. Good, I landed a good combo onto that guy, because if I do, then we just lose so much. And look at that, our Medjay's is already going up to 16. Whenever I finish decap, if this game even lasts long enough, we're so prepared to just completely crush. I could maybe even kill Ezreal just with, like, WR. I'm gonna try hitting this because, people are dead for quite a while. Oh, I didn't land it. I landed that, though. Let's just try ulting just to see if I can deal enough. Yeah, see you later, bro. The AP ratios of my ultimate are just too damn high, and once you get below that certain threshold of the Shadow Flame damage increasing it, even better, right? Oh my goodness, look how much damage that did to Lulu. Yeah, our W does 750 damage right now. Crazy good combo onto this guy, but I can't kill him. Jhin needed to hit him one more time, but he didn't, sadly, so he survived just barely. I got Lulu super low. In fact, she just got completely exploded. That guy just ultis just back away from each other so it doesn't spread very well, and then we'll just play, Oh, I don't have my item yet. I was gonna go base and buy my item, but I guess that's not that important. Ezreal's alive, and my ultimate's already back up. That's also insane. Oh, they just FF. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Xerath, learned some stuff about like how crazy his damage is. Even though we make a mistake during the early game where I almost got solo killed by this guy, it doesn't matter as long as I play towards my strengths. We reset and don't let him get a kill after I make that error. And then going forward, we make way less mistakes, right? And then eventually we just win because of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Xerath is definitely one of my comfort picks. I definitely think that I'm pretty good at him and understand how to become very strong in most of my games. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. We are playing some Karma top lane. They said to play tank Karma top lane. Tank Karma top lane definitely is not as viable as it used to be. I don't remember the reason why it isn't, but like they did some nerfs that makes it more hard to play. So I will be building tank items, but I'm going to have to also build AP items too. You can't just go like pure tank, because you need to have some CDR and like mana to deal with being able to like spam and stuff. The early game is going to be probably kind of rough, and then the game will become easier as the game continues. Dang, I'm really going to miss like a bunch of minions. That's honestly probably the worst outcome that could have happened. I don't think that I could ever beat this guy in a 1v1 during the early game, too. We can, like, continue auto-attacking him whenever he does that, but he'll eventually be able to win just through brute force of his healing. He crits me. I land my Q again. My Q does slow. Why Tank Karma is supposed to work is that your W heals you for percent missing, so the lower you are, the more you heal. So that's like a crazy good effect. How it works is that your ultimate empowers your next basic ability to be stronger. So the idea is you get enough CDR to make it so your ultimate is spammable. And if you go pure tank, normally it won't work very well, because also like having a little bit of AP is like super beneficial. Oh yeah, now I remember. Karma used to be able to redo your ultimate through using auto attacks, and they nerfed that. So that's the reason. So now you're like extremely heavy on trying to reset it through landing abilities rather than auto attacks, and that like changes everything. So that's why I'm gonna have to like shift it a little bit. But I'm thinking like probably an AP, not AP, like AP mana, but tank build. So my thought process is I go Fimbulwinter because it gives me HP CDR, mana tier, Archangels. Oh no, I can't go Archangels too. What the hell am I saying? Then I guess probably like Malignance and then Frozen Heart. So then I have good CDR on my ultimate, but then I also have Frozen Heart to deal with their like big AD damage. And then of course the Malignance to make it so I can spam more often too. For the early game, we definitely want to be playing around our shield, though. Or not our shield, sorry, our Q. So our Q damage is the thing that is the most important. That's why I put more points into this rather than my W. Honestly, your W, the healing, I believe, never gets better through leveling it up. It just stays the same, so that's another big reason of, like, why the tank one kind of feels weird to play, because they might have even, like, lowered Karma's base damages over Q. Who knows? I'm probably just screwed, huh? Dang, dude, I couldn't get behind it. Well played. I get ganked, of course, as I normally do, but I have TP to come back anyways. I still think that this build path against Tryndamere will eventually be good. It's just going to take time for it to become online. I wasted my flash. I should just let myself die. That was the best case scenario in that instance, too. It'd be crazy if I could stop his base. Dang. Hopefully I don't miss this cannon because of that. Okay, good, I didn't. I would have been really upset about that. I hate Karma's auto attacks so much. I hate how slow she feels when she autos. So Malignance is going to be our first item just so we have the ultimate CDR, because otherwise there's no way that we can chain it over and over again. We have to make it so we can. Some people also go Grasp on Karma, but the reason why I went for this is to make it so I can utilize having more CDR through Transcendence. Both parts of my Q also like reset my abilities, so that's kind of what I'm trying to play off of. You can see that he still does a lot of damage to me. I do have my Empowered W coming back up, though. But if I use my Empowered W, he might just try to walk away from me. So another thing that I could get into a habit of is just going for resets quite often. He should just run away here. Okay, he decided to go on me. Got it. He's just ignoring me because he knows that it doesn't really matter. I just did use my Q. When I land an ability onto a champion, it lowers the CD of my ultimate, so that's why I said that out loud. That's like the important thing, because I use my Q, then he might be able to like jump on me before I can heal myself. Let's just Q the back wave with a normal Q, because we want to save our Mantra W for when he jumps on us. To try to keep ourselves alive. As you can see, my ultimate's still not up, even though I landed some Qs. So if he, like, all-ins me with his Tryndamere ultimate, then it gets really ballsy for me to, like, be able to survive it. I'm gonna run out of mana before I can kill, so this is probably just gonna be a base timer. If I stick around, I won't be able to do anything. I just don't have any mana, so you can just dive easily. I probably am just going to buy these boots just because of that, because I want to also not miss as much, and I'm hoping that I can get back faster, just so I barely get a little bit more farm than I normally would. Does Mantra Ultimate give me more movement speed? No. It just makes it so it's just an AoE shield. Wow, I was trying to hit the back wave. No. Whatever. Goodness, bro. Jeez. That damage is bonkers. I'm already low HP again. Good thing I have at least some mana to work with. He's just standing in there. Heal myself a little bit, but even then I'm still too low to even survive. And then I don't have my ultimate, so I probably can't do too much here. I'm trying to kite him out. Well, I can't get him. It's not possible. Even if I do Mantra Q, it probably doesn't kill either. He's just going to be 1 HP. Soraka ultied for him. Graves' ultimate kills me 1 shot, so if I suddenly die, then unlucky, I guess. Ooh, nice. That guy dies. That's pretty nice for me. So I have a little bit of free time unless Graves comes up here and kills me. Just kill the back wave. Continue hitting these. Alright, cool. I'm very happy that I did not die to the random Graves ult. And bot lane is most likely dead. They are pretty AD heavy. If for some reason, like, Veigar dies inside of a team fight and I do finish this, like, Frozen Heart build, I think that we're gonna be pretty strong against them. Like, the enemy team comp. But we'll find out. Maybe, honestly, it's very difficult to damage Tryndamere back, and maybe he just lifesteals over and over again to keep himself alive. Who knows? That didn't land. Interesting. Didn't connect. Tiny poke. As you can see, my ultimate CD is lower now. Feels pretty nice. So I just kill him. He's playing too aggressive without his ultimate. I just use my Mantra W just in case he tried to burst me, but he couldn't. He just doesn't deal enough. Karma starts feeling a lot easier to play once you get levels because the lower CD of your abilities, the more you can get your ultimate back up, obviously. Like, during the extreme early game, getting your Mantra back up all the time is hard because my Q CD is not short enough to be able to spam, like, all the time. So that's why it's a lot easier now to work with. So we're going to put more points into shield because, once again, your W just doesn't really matter. You can increase the root duration, but in my opinion, that doesn't do anything for us. Also, like, we're about to build, like, the wrong item. I'm, like, trying to not build the incorrect one. We're just trying to get the ultimate CDR. I could have TP'd top, but this was a cannon, so it took him forever to clear it. I was hoping that it wouldn't just instantly take my turret. Do I want to get his thing? There, get your ultimate, I guess. Why not? It just sucks because I'm using my flash just to get a Tryndamere ult, but I guess because he doesn't have ultimate and he doesn't have TP, at least I have, like, a lot of pressure. Damn, dude, if I land that, he dies, but because I miss, then he doesn't. Oh, well. Oh my god, dude, he's staying. Is anybody gonna be able to help me kill this guy? Level 2 ultimate, too. I don't have my Mantra W just yet, so that's what I'm waiting for. Cool. Graves is here before my teammate is, so I just die. Never mind, I don't. Apparently I have too much healing. Damn, dude, I'm probably still screwed. Oh, does she even kill him? Wait, you can't? Continue going? He has no R. Really? We lost that? Dude, Xerath is so annoying. She just saved them, huh? Well, I mean, at least I got to showcase how it works, huh? Which is, like, when I get ganked, if I'm able to just press Mantra W, I can make it so the healing almost turns around fights on my own. And then as the game continues, when I get even more CDR, it will be more realistic to be able to continue doing stuff like that. I'm just going to TP here because I'm going to try to help out the teammate. Dang, dude, I don't even think that I can kill this guy, can I? Oh. Barely. I hate trying to land abilities past mini waves as Karma. It feels so damn bad to play. Shield myself so I don't take as much. Alright, well, at least he's dead. I mean, I can maybe hit top turret a little bit. I have my Malignance and base as well to work with. I want to build anti-heal too, because this Tryndamere does look like he's going Ravenous. I'm not going to hit turret. I'd rather get tempo. We already got first turret mid anyways, so who cares about achieving something like that. I guess I won't build anti-heal immediately just to see what it feels like to fight this guy without it. Oh dang, I can't help out Sedge. That sucks. It's gonna be a smite fight. Tragic. Well, at least Sedge is super fed. Oh, nice Yasuo and Ball to probably keep her alive too. Top turret's most likely gone. It's very difficult for me to get there fast enough to defend it. Xerath has no ultimate anymore. Use my ultimate just to proc it. Also, I landed just like an okay hit, and as you can see, my ultimate's almost back up already. We're starting to be able to like utilize our items much more effectively to the point that I can keep my ultimate almost always up, so I can continue healing myself. I just used Mantra though, so I guess that's kind of a big deal. Oh, never mind, it's already back up. Just kidding. Just continue poking. I should have grabbed this blue buff a little bit earlier, too. I wonder if it's going to disappear before I get there. Yep. Dude, sometimes you can just feel it. I can feel when it's going to happen. Okay, apparently I can't clear those minions with that Q. Thought I could, my bad. There was no reason not to use Mantra Q there, huh? Just make him use his ultimate. Yeah, so it's getting really challenging to fight me. Like, he is unable to, like, jump on me in 100 to 0, so... And that guy just dies. So I used Mantra W there to heal myself, because the damage from it is, like, meh. But the increased healing is just, like, insane. Also, I have Axiom Arcanist, and I believe this works with the healing on Karma, I think. So I'm increased damage and healing and shielding from my ultimate, which is really nice. I have my Thimblewinter as well. I don't know if I should stay top lane and try to outplay this Graves or go get my Thimble. It's probably better to get my Thimble, but here I go. I'm gonna definitely die. Or not die, but definitely get ganked, right? Oh, okay. He did not go behind me, thankfully. He just decided to go that way instead. Alright, cool. And then we're online now. Now I can, so how this is going to work is that if you don't know, Winter's Approach does not work on champions that are ranged, like me, for slows. It normally works on slows. That's the important thing. But what it does work on is crowd control. If you legitimately stop someone, that's my W. My WCD is about 7 seconds. This has a cooldown of about 8 seconds. So it almost like aligns with being able to be used pretty consistently in that sense. So that's how it's going to be utilized. There's like no way to escape us, bro. I mean, he can try to spin away again if he really wants to, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We've reached the... Okay, they just FF. They just straight up gave up. Well, GG, I guess. I wish that I could have showcased more of, like, what happens. Other items that I was going to go right, if we're going to talk about it again, is going to be Frozen Heart. It gives us mana, which procs Thimblewinter. It also... Thimblewinter gives you HP based off of your mana. It also gives us a bunch of CDR, and it lowers the attack speed of people around us, and you could see how many auto-attackers they have. So that would be very good. And then after that, I was going to probably go, like, Visage. So that would increase the healing, because increasing your AP is difficult. So we only have one AP item, which is the Malignance. And then the rest of it is just tank, trying to utilize either getting CDR or something for healing. This is just because I was fighting so much topside. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is the person that I also faced, and this guy was, I believe, a Trinimir one-trick. So it feels good to, you know, beat a one-trick if they're playing their champion. But he probably realized that there's no way to beat my matchup after that point. He got kind of destroyed after I reached certain items. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the... Oh my gosh. Is my Ezreal okay? Oh my goodness, the way that you flashed is like not very good. Can I save him? Get out of there, bro. Dang, dude, I couldn't save you. I tried. There's no way to say anything about however my Ezreal just died. I was down there with him, and we were sitting inside the brush. I just backed because I used E twice, which makes me run out of mana. There should be no reason Ezreal ever gets caught by a TP-less... I mean, they have TP, so, like, that's, like... I don't know. I don't know how my Ezreal got caught. Unlucky. We're playing some Enchanter Lux. They told me to go W max. Lux Shield is a 40% AP ratio. It does it twice. That's 80% total. And, of course, if I build other stuff that increases the shielding from it, it should honestly give a pretty gigantic shield, I would say. This guy has first strike, so this should be pretty easy to get her. That means that she's maybe going AP, so... Damn, I actually just straight up died of that because I got hit by a W. That's my fault. I killed myself. I'm a little bit frustrated over the level 1 death, but that's okay. I mean, just because it was a level 1 death doesn't mean that I should make it so it was like... I'm not going to fault my Ezreal's big mistake that I hated to be on my fault as well for, like, the death that I just had. That's clearly my issue. But I doubt I would have died if that level 1 death didn't happen, because he would be level 2 with me, and then we could, like, play differently. So, Kai'Sa starting out 2-0 is awful. Let's hope that, for some reason, they don't continue snowballing on us. I'm just trying to find them, because letting them recall is bad, so I was trying to stop it. Doesn't look like it was successful, though. I'm going to use my abilities to try to help shove out. I'm definitely going to go for the cannon here, because the cannon is the healthiest, so if he wants to try to shove quickly, the best thing for me to do is take that instead of anything else. I'm going to also rotate over to my jungler, because There's nothing for me to do bot side when my Ezreal's backing like that. We should definitely be fighting. What? My team is just leaving. Guys. Okay, I got a kill because of that. I felt like we could fight with Xerath E when they were coming in because I was there way before. I mean, I did manage to get a kill off of it, so I guess I'm okay with it. Let's build a Dark Seal just because having higher AP does benefit the shield build, even though it like isn't necessarily an enchanter item. It's still like not bad to have for enchanters in my opinion. Like I'd even be able to build on like Lulu and Janna and stuff as well. I do like it. Let's get this Rose as well, because why not? Double buffs will be pretty convenient. Ezreal is still farming pretty okay. Kai'Sa, even though she got an advantage, just bought tier plus Cole, so her advantage really isn't that crazy. Do a little bit of damage to that guy. How we want to play this is by snaring our opponent, really. I mean, we can also go for, like, auto attacks sometimes, like that. Hit her. I shielded before I got hit, so it did deal a little bit less to me. There's no reason kinda to never, like, not spam our abilities with blue buff. I should just be using it at all points. I do think that I'm very vulnerable to a kill, though, if I ever get tagged by Braum if he has flash. That'd be my biggest concern right now. So I'm just gonna hit him inside the brush. Figured he'd probably be in there. I have another point to my shield now as well, which is pretty nice. Didn't use my shield to shield myself. I guess that's my fault. I'll shield my Ezreal when he goes in just to try to poke them. That missed. Okay, that felt like it was going to land, but that's okay. It's my fault. I missed that. Just standing behind the minions. If they try to all-in us, we have to pop heal to try to survive because heal does give us movement speed, so I want to be using that to try to escape them. Braum is in this brush, bro. He's literally inside of this brush right now. You want me to face check? Sure. He dodged it, but I feel like we still win this. My shielding is really good at this point, so even though we're getting hit a ton... Dude, I'm so bad with my Q right now. I should be landing these, but still really successful fight. It seems that they really think that we're that easy to kill, even though the early game was mostly dictated by Kai'Sa proccing her passive. The biggest threat that they were able to kill us with is that whenever Kai'Sa detonates all of her plasma stacks, that's the thing that really kills you quickly, because it does... It does percent missing HP when she does that, so when you get very, very low, it hits really hard. If I get caught, I'm dead, but if Ezreal gets caught, he does have his E, so that's why I'm trying to stay pretty far away and let my Ezreal be the one that gets hit by stuff, since I know that there's no way that I'll be able to get out quick enough. I probably just want to base and buy at this point. I don't think that there's really a point of me staying at this moment, since I have a pretty okay purchase. I feel like the first thing I should go, if I'm going to be going for some type of support item, would be one that gives me AP. Healing or shielding consumes shards to deal damage to nearby opponents based off of the shard. I feel like that could be pretty good. Getting attack speed on Ezreal isn't really that crazy. Shurelya's is also decent as well. I think I also go Ionian boots to make it so I'm faster, so... I do enjoy buying level 2 boots early on. I also should have built a sweeper because I'm support. As soon as you finish your support item into something that allows you to put down wards, there's no reason to hold on to it. I made a mistake by not doing that immediately, but I would still rather be in lane quicker than running back and spending 10 seconds and then being late. Having no sweeper shouldn't be, like, that bad. Just chuck something, why not? Deal some damage to him. Kai'Sa's gonna go AP Kai'Sa, so the biggest threat is gonna be her W. You can know that she's going AP Kai'Sa because Mermana into full AP afterwards is what she goes for. I don't think that my shield would have gotten to my Ezreal fast enough to block that ability there. I threw a Q as if she was going to juke, but she didn't juke at all. My Zyra wants to just do the jungle dragon right now, so... Sure. They're probably sitting inside this brush. Oh no, okay, they're not. They probably still, like, warded the brush, though. Getting hit by Braum Q isn't really that threatening anymore, because Kai'Sa needs to do a lot of auto attacks to be able to kill my teammate. If I land Q, I'm probably just going to ulti just for a little bit of poke damage, because there's really no reason not to. I can't even save, like, either of my teammates here, so whatever, I guess. Two fights going on at the same time is not how you play it. Thankfully, I'm not getting hit by any of this stuff. Got a crazy snare off. She thinks that she can kill me, but she can't. I can just kill this guy with auto attacks. I still have my healing as well, so... I'm trying to bait her hard. If you go in, I shielded you. You don't have your W up? Really? I thought that they would because we recently got takedowns, and takedowns reset Aurelion Soul W. Not a bad fight. I guess I just had to stick around with my Ezreal the whole time. I was trying to do too much, and I tried helping both of them at the same moment, and that kind of ruined it hard. So, my bad for not sticking with Ezreal. I could have done more. Still getting pretty strong myself, though. Now we will, like, never run out of mana inside a laning phase, I believe. We'll go over to the sweepers so I can finally start getting rid of the things that we need to allow us to poke from safer positions, because being able to, like, sit inside of a brush where there's no vision is pretty powerful. Damn, Ezreal just took so much damage there. So our goal right now is just land Q, and then just for the rest of the time after we land Q is just constantly ulti. But of course, I only want to land Q really on Kai'Sa. Landing it on a Braum, I wouldn't say is very useful. Braum just used his ability backwards. I will continue walking this way just to force them out. I'm also trying to give Zyra an angle by, like, keeping myself as a tool to, like, maybe they overextend for me. Nice. I just shielded the Braum instead of my teammate there, but, I mean, as soon as Kai'Sa died, I wasn't really that scared, so it's whatever. For some reason, I'm walking in front of him as if Kai'Sa's gonna, like, hit him with W when she's dead. Because I didn't want him to get hit by a Kai'Sa W. She's dead, though, so there's no reason to do that. Whenever your jungler comes to gank your lane, be sure that you're, like, really setting up for them. Like, make sure that they don't, have vision in the area, and also create an opportunity for them with your body, right? I literally stepped up knowing that if I start something, it's probably going to end up good. If I just didn't play that far up, like, think about how a fight would start without me trying to get tagged and they go for me, right? It would probably not work. So we have to do something like that just to allow us to have an easier gank for my teammate. I'm going to go the blowing bubbles one because this one's a shielding one. Oh man, I could take so much damage here. But thankfully my shield is pretty gigantic. She also doesn't have enough AP to make it so her W resets. She needs 100 AP to be able to do that, so I don't have to be that scared about getting caught. I might just put more points into my Q rather than my E, maybe. Because I can make the snare happen more often, I guess. Nah, we'll do E, just kidding. I think E is just too beneficial. I mean, the range of it is just too insane. Should I try to help mid lane? So what this one does is that whenever I shield or heal an ally, I blow dream bubbles at them, making their next auto attack deal bonus damage on hit. And the next damage they take is also reduced by a significant amount. So it's defensive and offensive for my teammate. Let's just put down some vision. We can also just sweep. We don't want to get caught by Gwen ultimate, because Gwen ultimate does a giga slow. So that's my biggest concern right now. I land my ability, we just press our ultimate together. Damn, well played, Ezreal. Good damage there. Oh, that was kind of close to landing there. I'm going to ping that was warded. We'll just shield our ally and just chill back. Continue taking the dragons with our teammates. Do the smallest amount of damage to Braum. It looks like Kai'Sa TP'd back, so Ezreal doesn't want to stick around because of that, I guess. Alright, got it. I will base with him. So when we finish this one, then healing or shielding an ally will make it so I consume the shards, and I think I get shards by hitting the enemy, I believe. Damaging a champion grants soul shards, so we're going to damage them, and then when I heal or shield, then it will do even more healing and then try to deal damage to the opponent. So it just works hand in hand with the shield type of build. After this, we're just going to go... There's no reason to go Staff of Flowing Water unless I mainly do it for my support. Shurelya's could be pretty useful for, like, movement speed to, like, outmaneuver people, I guess. I don't think that I'm warded. I know that, the Braum rotated, but I don't think that there's a way for me to, like, prevent that, so that's why I'm not going over there. We just have to go for bot lane turret. Braum rotated for an objective, I didn't, but we stayed bot lane for a different objective, and I still feel like that's okay to do. We can also put down some deep vision inside of their jungle so we can see them later on. Just sweeping to see if I could find anybody. Dude, you are really going deep for that. Okay. I don't know why he did that. Alright, though. This is okay with me. I shielded my ally. Slowing down the Yorick. Just dealing some damage to him. Well played. The Gwen left over that wall, so that's why I was going over there. He might be able to still kill that guy. I'm on the way. Maybe I can try to go behind her. Nice, you still got her. Well played. Good kills. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? As long as I'm alone, there's no way that I can ever get caught, but... I'm just going to shield my ally to heal him, because why not? Since I had some of my echoes available. Because it shows when you have charges of it. What is going on with this guy, dude? Why is he so deep in our jungle? What on earth is going on, lads? Hello? Where is my Aurelian soul? This guy should be dead. This is so illegal. Can anybody rotate for him? Please, for the love of God. Like, a little bit sooner than that, too, dude. That was, like, so late. Alright, it's fine. Apparently nobody wants to try to kill this Yorick with me either. I feel like we should be sacrificing some of the mid waves just to try to fight with, like, Ezreal could, like, help me. It's right, alright, though. Whatever. Maybe Aurelion Soul was the entire time, and he just couldn't rotate. I don't know. Maybe it was just too difficult to get over there. I feel like I'm about to get myself killed. my goodness, they are going to go over that wall. I shielded my ally. Wait, I did not shield my ally. I got no assist. Why is that? I don't want it. I guess I won't take it. Just snare him. I don't even know if there's a reason to use my ultimate here. I don't know why Braum just walked in like that. With support, your main goal is just kind of being around the majority of players while looking at the map and paying attention to where people are going and stuff. So you're just always staying ahead of, like, the enemy team's things that they're doing. I guess I'll go Shurelya's. I mean, I go Shurelya's into Dawn Core, and then that will give me more AP based off of my mana regen, I guess, and healing and shielding power. Dragon's coming up. I'm kind of late to it, but I feel like we're strong enough that we most likely can just walk in. Put down some vision. Play around our teammate that's trying to get pressure mid-wave. Deal a little bit of damage to her. If I was AP, that probably would kill, but because I'm not, it won't. Still fine, though, because pressuring them is still enough to, like, get an objective. Also, I have my dream thingy, so if I shield my ally, I'll heal him. It's pretty nice, I bet. I'm gonna shield my ally here, maybe. Like, I'm gonna snare him. I'm slowing him down with my E and not using it immediately. I could have maybe flash queued that guy, but whatever. Our vision control is pretty good here. I slowed down the Yorick. I'm always holding on to my E because there's really no reason to use it immediately. Yorick's Maiden just got killed. Just shield all of my allies again and start hitting the turret. If they try to rotate for us, we just need to try to land a snare onto them. AP Kai'Sa is pretty bad at wave clear. Oh, I just took all those minions. Whoops. As you can see, my team is also trying to fight bot side at the same time, which means that they could try to initiate on us, but our vision control is so good that if we continue playing around it, I think we'll be okay. Ezreal, you're getting hit by too many W's, bro. I did snare him, but... Okay, nice kill. Braum was not able to initiate. Just use this to heal my ally. I tanked the turret a bunch so he didn't tank it, but he still died. I don't know why he went so far forward there. That was, like, super ballsy to do. Kai'Sa finally missed her W, so that means it doesn't reset, so the cooldown is going to be longer. It's kind of risky to continue going, honestly. I feel like we should just back away. Damn, that hurts. Ouch. We both tried to kill her that way. Alright, I'm out. Get the movement speed. Actually, is there another item that I could build that gives me more shielding? Healing or shielding an ally chains the healing or shielding effect. Alright, we'll just go for this. This gives us, like, more of a true shielding Lux type deal. Also, for my runes, I went heavy CDR, and the reason why I went Gathering Storm instead of Scorch is because I'm trying to utilize the AP ratio of my W to make it so I can get that even more often. Because Scorch doesn't help out my shielding at all, right? That's, like, purely for lane. I want to make it so my shields are even better. Oh my goodness, bro. The Braum ultimate. What? That did no damage. That did no damage whatsoever. That's so sad. Darn it. Shielding my allies, so maybe you can, like, try hitting them and dealing a little bit of bonus damage, I guess. We're kind of just waiting for neutrals to be up, because trying to do stuff without neutrals is pretty difficult. Nice little kill onto that guy. I'm still healing a lot of my allies too, which is pretty nice. Dude, you are getting hit by every single one, bro. I'm literally trying to tank them on purpose now because I'm worried he's going to get himself killed. I shielded my ally. Stop getting hit by everything, bro. Please. Stop getting hit. You're an Ezreal. I flash here to try to survive, but I still might be screwed. Never mind. Nice. Okay, good. I'm out. So he can probably grab that. I mean, we're kind of just playing for the dragon. Hopefully I can get there in time. I think that I probably can, right? Volibear traded lives with Gwen. That's honestly okay. Oh, never mind. It's not okay because our teammate's just dead. There was no reason for them to probably do this dive bot side, but I can't really control my teammates from doing plays like that unless I like spam ping them to not go down there, because now we can't do this, which I'm going to ping a ton just to like let my team know how big of a mistake that was. They don't have a jungler. So there might be potential for me to steal it. Azrael, how do you still get hit by this shit? Damn. Lux already. Yeah, Xerath Volibear. Guys, we lost the dragon because I didn't steal it and not because our jungler just got themselves killed. What is with people? It is so wild. Guys. Also, people just don't understand AP Kai'Sa, I guess, because they're just walking into her and she does crazy amounts of damage. It's not good to be playing the way that you guys are. Wow, my shield is gigantic, by the way. Goodness. My god, that shield is huge. The goal right now is try to... Aw, dang, I got hit by that thing, so they saw me. Kai'Sa W. Brahm's walking in for vision. I hit him with one thing. There's a ward there. I probably should go back and just buy more wards at this point. I need it desperately. Nah, they can't be on it, I feel. Because, I feel like it'd be too risky to do. Anyways, I need to go refresh my wards. That's the important part. Nice. I'm glad that everybody's on the same page about doing an objective after a kill happens. So, if this guy doesn't rotate, this is still fine. He can continue split pushing, which still is going to give numbers advantage for us if they match it, which they are, because Yorick's bot. Shielding my ally here, trying to help him. Nice job. Kai'Sa's 1 HP. Nobody went into my shield there, but I also guess I kind of missed it. We'll shield now. And then the Baron should just be ours. Dude, my CDR is insane. I have 96 ability haste, and that doesn't count the legend haste either. So legend haste is also giving me another 15. So our total ability haste on our basic abilities is 111. 111 ability haste. My goodness, bro. Dang, he blocked my thing. I shielded my ally with a... Or not shielded, but I healed my ally with my heal, but it wasn't enough. There is no way for me to get around the wind wall. like, fast enough to help them. Dude, my W legitimately is always up. There's almost, like, no reason not to just always use it at this point. Man, my team still loves just face tanking all those hits. Please get inside my shield, boys. Alright, we're just gonna base here. I also have enough to buy Medjez if I wanted to, and I feel like I want it just because of the movement speed. So we can try to outmaneuver everybody else. That's my next goal. Oh, I even got an assist. So I got +2 Medjay stacks off that, so the value is even better. So the shield is 200, but remember that this doesn't take... I don't believe it takes part for your healing and shielding power, because this also increases stuff too. I shielded. My shields are pretty gigantic, so... Dang, it's not enough. That guy dies. For some reason, they went super hard for me, so... Maybe because I have the Medjay stacks and I'm worth a lot of gold, I don't really know. Wow, I even one-shot the wave. Where does it show the healing and shielding power? Where does it tell you? Wait, do I not have healing and shielding power? I'm so confused now. No, I have 6%. Alright, 6% is barely anything. Did I not... Whatever, this is still, like, the same exact thing, but I guess I didn't build an item that legitimately increases it by a substantial amount. Oh well. Still played off of it. I just went for, I guess, damage shielding, which is still fine. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Support Lux, pretty easy to play. And I feel like this healing and shielding version of it doesn't even feel that bad either. Like, this felt very powerful. Lots of healing from this. The total magic damage I did was okay. How much on this? 1.6k. Damage blocked 1.1. Gonna honor my teammate and my jungler because they played around us very well. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, on the Support Lux. I think we might have promoted to D3. So we are climbing up the ranks. My damage dealt is not that bad, as mostly a shielding champion. We'll look at how much ally shielding I did, which is 6,000. Ally healing was 3,000, so that's 10,000 total. And I feel like those are the only things I should be looking at, I guess. So anyways, see you guys later, and I will see you guys in the next game. Peace out. Bye.